I am the Witch of Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a reading for Taurus moons. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well, of course. Oh, there we go. As always, as I'm shuffling out these cards, I invite you to take some deep breaths to ground yourself, to center yourself. Okay, there we go. Maybe grab some water, some tea, a snack, whatever you like. We're just chilling out together on this lovely summer day. There we go. Onto the shadow cards. Oops. Ooh. I think we have a bonus shadow card. Interesting. Those are kind of rare. Usually when we have bonus cards, it's always one of these, but very interesting. Sorry, ignore the cat hair. Alright, Taurus moons. Let's dive in. So for our oracle card, we have Thinker. Okay. Hold on, there's a plane. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, let's get into it. So, for our tarot cards, we have Two of Cups, Page of Swords reversed, Nine of Pentacles, the Fool reversed, the Emperor, and Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay, and then we will flip this one over whenever I feel like it's time to look at it. Okay, starting off with this Two of Cups. Now, we have it upright, but Two of Cups is about unity, two things becoming one. Like, for example, some sort of partnership, right? Instead of two people doing two things at the same time, you're doing one thing together, right? Or merging two ideas into one. We have this Fool card below it, which is reversed, which signals jumping into things too quickly, going too fast, being a little reckless, not thinking it through, which, as you can see with our oracle card here, that's Thinker, right? It's about, when that card comes up, it's a signal that we need to pause and think, right? It also indicates that everything that you have all of the information in front of you, but you just need a little more time to think. We also have this Page of Swords, which also is kind of along the same lines as this Fool reversed. With the Page of Swords, I usually compare it to like giving a sword to a child, which you wouldn't want to do because a child, or just anybody who's inexperienced with a sword, right? You don't want them just waving it around and getting overexcited, right? You want to teach them slowly, like, hey, you know what? I don't want you to hurt yourself or anybody else, so let me teach you how to use this. Let me teach you how to hold it properly and all of that, right? So Page of Swords reverse is about that going in too much too fast, getting overexcited, right? Instead of not pausing to think. We do have this Emperor below that, which is interesting. I do always have to say with the Emperor that for me personally, the Emperor always represents my dad. I need to say that because I am the one giving this reading, but obviously It's not necessarily going to represent that for everyone. For some of you, of course. If it doesn't represent some sort of father figure, then it represents the archetype of a father, right? Somebody who is, or not necessarily somebody, but an energy that is dominant, controlling, the like authoritarian type of energy. So I'm actually wondering though, because I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting this feeling with this reading that this thing that you're doing, jumping in too fast, all of this is a response to this. I almost feel like it's coming from a place of not wanting to be controlled, right? Like almost like a rebellion. That's the word that's popping in my head, is like a rebellion. Wanting to get away from this authoritarian, controlling. I mean, it's upright, so I don't think it's whatever this is like something necessarily super bad. However, I think you're kind of wanting to, like maybe you are jumping into some kind of partnership, like maybe a romantic thing with somebody, as an escape from this, right? Kind of making these decisions, not necessarily using a lot of critical thinking, but more as as a response to be like, well, I'm trying to get away from this. I'm trying to get away from this controlling thing, right? I want to control my own destiny, so I'm going to go do this instead. And I can't say that it's a bad thing, but I think it's important for you to take a step back and think, right? And be like, okay, I'm trying to get away from this thing. I'm trying to, this could even, I'm talking very vaguely, I know, but I mean, this might even just be like, an example that's popping into my head is like trying to escape like the rat race, right? Like the 9-to-5 job. So you're jumping into some new partnership to build a business, right? To get out of your normal structured work life. But again, just kind of going too quickly, doing too much and not really taking enough time to think. Maybe even kind of just like running off of adrenaline and the excited energy. Because then we also have this 9 of Pentacles here, which is about getting the reward from this, right? In order to eventually get the reward from this venture, from getting away from that, to get it what it is that you want, we have this 6 of Pentacles that represents what's blocking getting this reward. And having the 6 of Pentacles reversed, that is about selfishness. Going forward with this, if you want this to be successful, these actions that you're taking now, going in too quick, not planning, not thinking as much as you need to, will lead you to this situation where you're acting selfishly because you didn't take the time to plan ahead, which gets you into a situation where you feel the need to act selfishly. And again, that blocks this 9 of Pentacles, this reaping the rewards of your hard work, right? Going back to my examples, if this is about a relationship, right? You might end up in a place where you're feeling too needy, needing too much from your partner and acting selfishly, right? Which will make the relationship not work. Okay, let's go ahead and turn over this card. Queen of Swords. Oh, she is quite literally the queen of thinking critically. Oh, I love Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is the energy you need to be channeling for sure. Swords, the suit of swords is associated with the air element, and that is all about thinking critically, intelligence, having a quick wit, sharp mind. That, and Queen of Swords, she is somebody who is really good at thinking with both her head and her heart, but she's really good at being able to make those decisions that might not feel the best, may not be the easiest, but are the right thing to do. Yeah, so this is definitely the kind of energy you want to be channeling. And sometimes she comes across as a bit cold. Sometimes, people might look at her and think might judge her decisions, but she knows that what she's doing is correct. And she knows that because she's really good at critical thinking. Not just her own thoughts and emotions, but also looking at the numbers, the objective, what logically needs to be done. You know what I mean? So, that was a lot. Whatever it is you are going into, I don't want to rain on your parade or anything like that. I think whatever you're going into, it's obviously important to have excitement and energy for it, right? But we just want to make sure that we channel it in the best way possible, because we do have this Nine of Pentacles. I love Nine of Pentacles because it is very much showing that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, right? There is something to work towards, something that is very positive, what you want. As I've said like 10 times, I think the important thing is to just do some planning, do some thinking, use a little more caution. And I would suggest, especially considering how selfishness can be, how it could manifest in this situation, and what would be some really good ways to prevent it. Because I think if there is anything that's going to prevent these rewards from coming through, it's going to be selfishness. So just getting ahead, Okay, Taurus moons. That was a lot. But I hope this gave you some clarity. As always, if you have any questions or if you'd like any part of this clarified, please let me know. You can leave a comment or you can just reach out to me. The best place to reach out to me is on my TikTok. You can find me on my TikTok if you'd like to talk to me there. Please feel free to do that. But I really hope this gave you some clarity. I hope this gave you some perspective. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!